Beautiful evening here in Abu Dhabi. A lovely 25 degrees, barely a breath of wind. Match 2, Samp Army up against the Bangla Tigers from the Zayed Cricket Stadium. Should be a cracking game. Two very, very strong sides.
Set to go, match number 2, the Abu Dhabi T10.
Yeah, spin straight away. Maybe surprising seeing how much movement there was in that first game on this surface. Pulled leg side and into the gap. He's a powerful left-hander. Zazai can get a boundary to finish the first over. And normally when it happens, either a drop catch or a misfield. He shouldn't have been on strike. It's a good shot, powerful shot for the first maximum.
Forearm power of Zazai. Ability to just short arm jab that straight down the ground.
That one's gone away. Should be the first wicket. Little outswinger. It's brilliant bowling. Thoroughly deserved that.
It's such clever bowling. He thinks it's coming in. He thinks the angle's all coming in, but it floats away from him because of the release from Hotak. And that is superb. Bangla Tigers lose their first. It is Lukman Faisal.
Cut away, and this will run away. It's a quick outfield here in Abu Dhabi.
Again, mistimed down the... Oh no, captain. It's the captain. Ronnie, what are you doing?
Gets a freebie. And finally another boundary, and they post 50 to the Tigers, but it's taken them 7.2. And this will go for 4 as well, so much needed. 13 off the 8th, and the Tigers are 62 for 1. Up and over. Yeah, delightful, and goes for the maximum.
On this surface, you've got to drag your length a little bit back. Drag it back. Roll your fingers across it or let the surface nip.
And it's gone up. Gone a long, long way up and way back. Slower ball hasn't worked on this occasion.
6 brings up the 50 partnership, and all of a sudden, the Tigers are just getting into the groove. Well, it's fairly obvious. Shanaka knows exactly what's coming. He just pumps it. Well, he goes for it. He tried the Yorker, just gave a little bit of whiff, and Shanaka did really well. Don't forget, Shanaka was 8 from 9 at one stage, Danny. He's now 36 off 22.
From the bowler fraternity and the keeping fraternity. Low, 6 Shanaka's got enough of this one.
It was go slow at the start, but I'll tell you what, he's caught up beautifully now. Striking 182. Well, that's clubbed. There is a man in the deep, but all he could do is look over the shoulder. 50 up from 25 balls. Brilliant from the Sri Lankan all-rounder. He has given Bangla Tigers a great platform now.
Well, they do go on about the 2 lowest forms of the game in terms of T10 and T20, and that strike rate. Bang on 200. Up again. Fetch this. He has smoked it, and the 100 up with a ball to go 25 off this over, humming along nicely, the Sri Lankan.
Well, brilliant from Shanaka. It's not very good from Rahan Mustafa. In fact, it's actually very poor.
Oh, please. More cabin crew on that. It's gone all the way. Shanaka finishes with 62 from 27. The last 3 overs went for 56. He ends up striking at 57, beg your pardon. 229 is strike rate.
Well, what a great finish. 52 runs from Shanika's last 15 balls. That is sublime ball striking. 6 big ones over the ropes, and Bangla Tigers have got a cracking score. Zazai, well, he just watched in admiration for the last 4 or 5 minutes. He ended 35 not out from 26. All about Dasun Shanika, 62 from 27.
Yeah, good fight back, no doubt. And the bowlers, well, the skipper there, Mustafa, wow. Decided to bowl himself in the last over that disappeared for 31. 3 sixes at the end, but 4 sixes in total in that final 10th over. He goes for 21s. And you look at that. Udana, 19. His last one was expensive. Junnit, he too, his last one went a little bit. So the only successful bowler, Hatak, a nice little knuckleball.
Interesting to see how Faf du Plessis goes about this innings. Even just, will he have a look for a couple of balls? Thick outside edge, deep third. Can he get round? Yes, he can. Dasun Shanika cannot keep him out of the game. It was a little bit fuller from Little, and it swung just a tad.
You could just see he's setting up to try and go leg side. He gets an outside edge, and because Little gets a little bit of shape, it's near enough a top edge out to Shanika. Good looking seam position. Look, he's trying to get on top of the bounce. Maybe more sliced out. Good catch. Really good catch. Well judged. Had their first wicket. Inroads into the Samp Army lineup. Shajil gone without scoring. They're 8 for 1.
Down the pitch. Lovely, lovely hit down the ground from Faf du Plessis, who's been watchful and then says, enough's enough, I've got to get myself going.
Going that way, I've got no problem with the bowler doing that, but this is the counter. Faf du Plessis saying, I'm not having you bowling length, I'm coming at you. I'm going to try and hit you off your length and go down the ground, and because of that high backlift and that split grip, he's able to bottom hand it straight back over the bowler's head.
Well, you don't need to get down the pitch because that's such a poor ball. That's a rarity. Up onto the bank.
Now, whether this slips out of his hand, he's just wiping his hand now. Let's have a look at this. What was he trying? No, it's just a drag down. Whether he's an attempted googly, he knows straight away. He knows, look, he knows, slips out.
Well, even with that 6, well, and a 4 to finish. So a respectable over turns into a good one for the Samp Army. 15 off at 33 for 1.
And even that is a gamble. Does he get enough of it? No. He's not going to drop them, Liam Livingston. He could just see a subtle change. Maybe he just floated that up. And another wicket down for the Samp Army.
Yeah, it's a change-up. For a finger spinner, you've got to be very clever. Takes the pace out of that, gets it way above the eye line, and Faf du Plessis, rightly so, thinks, oh, I can climb into this. Good catch from Liam Livingston. He might not have a jersey, but he got a good pair of hands down at long on. And Faf du Plessis, he threatened. Got himself in, but got himself out. Trudges off for 29. Oh, that sounded brilliant. What a wonderful strike. Deep into the leg side for 6.
As a batter, you love that sound. As a bowler, put your head down, walk back to your mark and get it better. Get your line and your length better.
Down the ground, punished. Wonderful, wonderful hit. Second 6 of the over, expensive from Payne. 17 off it. Samp Army on the charge, 57 for 2.
Got him this time. Shazad's ended up on the floor, but it's definitely a stumping. In fact, it's almost a run out and a wide.
Picked the batter's brains here. I think Shakib just knew he was coming at him, knew that Mustafa was struggling somewhat. He's fired it in, fired it wide, and he is a mile down. And the skipper goes 7 from 6.
Oh, hello, there's confusion. Oh dear, that's out by a country mile, and it's Andres House who's setting in, and that's not good for the Morrisville Sump Army.
Rashid's first over going for 15. Trying to look for that offside, a call of yes, no, wait. And that is over, and you what? For Andres House. He's gone for 24 off 13. Been a good innings, but it's done now. 65 for 4.
Nicely threaded for 4.
Yeah, sat back and waited on that one nicely.
Oh, hello. Help yourself to a delivery on leg stump. Man, that's impressive.
Gloucestershire man through and through in the UK. Debuted back in 2010. Been there ever since. Captained their side to what was a brilliant T20 Blast title over the recent summer.
Oh dear. Wow. You got to get out of the way of those missiles. 14 off the 8th. That's 89 for 4.
Yeah, he's vastly experienced at this role, David Payne. It's not easy, and he's got history, and that might go out of the park. The problem is, for Payne, is he's bowling to his captain. He's bowling to his captain. He knows him so well, Taylor, and he's just picked the brains straight away.
Yeah, it was a bit like Shanaka up against Udana. Up, and that's the ball game. Yeah, keep the ball, get it signed. You deserve it. Catch in the deep, crowd one. And what a wonderful strike there from Kareem Janat to finish proceedings here in match 2 of this 8th edition. And the Sump Army, they get up with 3 balls to spare.
106 for just the one. Hotak was really good, 1 for 5 off 1. Shanaka, outstanding innings in the end, but it was a little slow to get going. And then the Sump Army 108 for 4 in reply. The Sump Army winning by 6 wickets in match 2 of the Abu Dhabi T10.